Radio Raheem here with Sadam Ali. Listen, you're stepping into Madison Square Garden. It's a huge venue, and it's a fight where a legend in the sport is retiring. So it's like the promotion, the network, it's kind of all framed around his exiting the moment, exiting the business. How do you make this your moment? How does Sadam Ali step into this, framework and make it about you on Saturday night?
It's a huge opportunity. To be able to fight against a legend. Also, the world title's out there. So, of course, the shine's about him, but in my mind, it's about me too, because look at what's in front of me, what could be mine. So, I look at it that way.
Golden Boy talked about the other opponents that they were maybe trying to make before you ended up being the opponent, and people are detracting from the fight, like, oh, this is just, an easy win for Cotto. First of all, when you hear that, what's your immediate reaction? And, how do you overcome that, even with your team and everybody knowing that for you don't feel that's to be the case?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Opinions never bother me. The only opinions that really bother me is my family and my close friends. Their opinions is what would affect me. But I would just say, don't sleep on me. That's how I felt. Just sleep if you want to, but don't sleep on me. The way I look at it, as long as the fighter's not sleeping on me, it's cool. The fans and everybody else out, they can sleep on me. It's not going to change nothing. Only thing that can change that is me proving them wrong. So it just all depends when you get in there.
There's a lot of history that you have to look at. I don't know if you're the kind of guy that checks tape or whatnot, but Cotto's been around a long time. You kind of know what you expect from him. Have you been studying him, and did you see the Common Guy fight? Is there anything that you could take away from his history that gives you an advantage in there that you feel like you can best him at?
I've watched some fights. Coming up, I've never been the type to really research and watch fights back to back, but in a fight like this, you have to watch a little bit, but nothing to really point out. The way I look at it is I just have to be on point. I have to be ready, and there's little things in there that I got to do.
Mentioning points, this is obviously his backyard as well. He's very comfortable at Madison Square Garden. It's the kind of fight that, you could end up being on the wrong side of a decision. So is there more pressure for you there, not just to perform well, but you might be looking at a challenge where you have to knock out Miguel Cotto to win this fight?
Yeah, well, it is my hometown, but it's going to feel like his because of the way they support him. And this is his last fight, so they're really going to be coming out. But yeah, I don't really look into it too much about how would the judging be. I just pray and I just hope that everything goes great. That's it.
Fighting is a young man's game. Is there something that you feel like the weapons that you bring in that'll be a challenge for Cotto? Is there some, what do you bring to the table that you may not be able to digest?
Well, definitely. I wouldn't be here if there wasn't any challenges for Cotto. Some people think I might just be a walkthrough, but I'm young, I'm smart, and I'm gonna have little things in there that's gonna confuse them.
And lastly, like you mentioned, it's your hometown. You're gonna have people out supporting you. What are your family and friends saying to you when they know that you are fighting your backyard and this guy is kind of taking that moniker from you? Talk to me about that feeling in the conversation you had with your neighborhood.
So a lot of worried. Honestly, they see how big the opportunity is. They believe in me, and they give good words, and they just want to see me do good.
Radio Raheem with Sadam Ali. Good luck at Madison Square Garden this Saturday night. Pleasure to watch you work, man. Radio Raheem with Sadam Ali.